Section 1.6, we're going to be talking about angles and their measures. So what is an angle? An angle consists of two rays that have the same endpoint. So for example, here we have ray BA and ray BC, and they share the same endpoint B. So the rays are the sides of the angle. So ray BA is one side, ray BC is another side. The endpoint is called the vertex of the angle. So for example, the endpoint B of both of these rays is the vertex of the angle. So the notation looks like this: angle ABC. So an angle that has, and actually I'm going to rewrite this, our sides are ray BA and ray CA, because we know, oh sorry, not CA, BC. BA, ray BC. Okay, there we go, ray BA, ray BC. So an angle that has those sides can be denoted by angle ABC. So we can say ABC, or we can say angle CBA. The order doesn't matter as long as the vertex is in the middle. So notice B is the vertex in the middle both times. The third way that we can name an angle is by its vertex alone, which would be angle B. So congruent angles are angles that have the same measure. Okay. So a 60-degree angle would be congruent to another 60-degree angle. So congruent means the same. So name the three angles shown in the figure. So one angle is the big one. So that would be angle PQR. A different way to name that angle could be angle RQP. It doesn't matter which way we name it. Second, we have angle PQS. And then another angle that we have is angle angle RQS. Or we can name that one SQR. But notice your vertex Q is in the middle every single time. Now, we can't name this angle Q at all, because if we say angle Q, we have no idea whether we're talking about this angle, or the whole angle. So name the vertex and the sides of the angle. So my vertex is S, and that's the endpoint. And then we have one side, which is ray SR. Notice that my endpoint comes first and it extends on forever towards R. And then we also have ray ST. Okay, so name all the angles. There's the bell again. Name all angles shown in each figure. So I'm going to name, we have angle HMK. Then we have angle KMN. And the big angle, we have angle HMN. Notice that M is in the middle each time because it's our vertex. Okay, over here we have angle GJC. And then we have angle CJF. And then we have our big angle GJF. Notice that J is in the middle each time because it is our vertex. So the measure of an angle is written in units called degrees. The measure of angle A is denoted by measure of angle A. Notice that the angle symbol is not a less than sign. It's an angle, and it's flat here. So write the measure of this angle. There's multiple different ways we could name this angle, but the most simple way is by naming it by its vertex. So we'll say angle Y is 33 degrees. Okay. Over here we have measure of angle B, so we named it by its vertex, is 40 degrees. Use a protractor to approximate the measure of angle GJC. So to use a protractor, we want to line, usually it's a little circle on a geometer or a protractor. We want to line that up with the vertex. Let's see if I can size this. Line that up with our vertex of the angle. And we want to measure GJC. So I'm going to take this the bottom of the vertex. Okay, so we're going to take the protractor and line this bottom line up with one of our rays. So I'm going to line it up with ray JC. So there we go. So we have this point, or the circle, on our vertex, and then we have this lined up with one of our rays. So now you can see we're at 0 degrees, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and if we measure this and we bring it to our other ray, we are at about 72 degrees. I think on your papers it might look more like 73. So our measure of angle GJC is 73 degrees. Don't know why this says 33. Let's try that again. So we're at 0. There we go. 73 degrees. When I let go, it goes to 33, but it is in fact 73 degrees. So an acute angle is an angle less than 90 degrees. A right angle is equal to 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is greater than 90 degrees, and a straight angle is equal to 180 degrees. So the measure of angle A, if it's 130 degrees, then we can classify it as obtuse. If it's 90 degrees, we classify it as right because it's equal to 90, and if it's 45 degrees, we classify it as acute because it's less than 90 degrees. Okay. So the angle addition postulate says that if P is in the interior of angle RST, so P is in the middle of angle RST, then the measure of angle RSP right here plus the measure of angle PST right here in the red equals the measure of the whole angle RST. So this blue part plus this red part equals this whole green part. So find the measure of angle PTM. So 30 plus 40 is going to give me the measure of angle PTM as 70 degrees. Find the measure of angle ABC. So this red mark indicates that this entire angle ABD right here is 135 degrees. So the whole thing is 135. So that equals the two parts added together. Well, one part is angle DBC, which is 60 degrees, plus the other part, which is the measure of angle ABC. Oops. So the measure of angle ABC, which is what we're trying to find. Okay, again, 135 is a measure of the whole angle DBA. So we're going to subtract 60 from both sides. So we get 75 equals the measure of angle ABC. 75 degrees. So now, if this part's 75 degrees and this part's 60, we should be able to add them together to get the whole angle, which is 135 degrees. So one more example. This is indicating that the whole angle ADC is 78 degrees. So 78 degrees equals our smaller two angles added together. So ADB is what we're trying to find. So the measure of angle ADB plus the measure of angle BDC, which is 52 degrees. So we're going to subtract 52 from both sides. And that gives us 26 degrees for the measure, for the measure of angle ADB. So if we add that's 26 degrees together with the 52 degrees, we get a total of 78 degrees.